Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Leo. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. All right, your person is showing up as the Eight of Wands, okay? And the Queen of Cups, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They're viewing you as the Six of Swords. And the connection, we see the High Priestess. All right, so a really spiritual connection here, Leo. Possibly a secret admirer. Now, maybe you're crushing on them. Maybe they're crushing on you. But I feel there's a really strong spiritual connection here between the two of you. I feel like it's going to be intuitive and telepathic, very loving, very nurturing. And look at that, we have the Four of Wands. So this could be a twin flame or a soulmate connection. This is someone who has a lot of love for you. This is someone who has a lot of focused intention on you. And I kind of feel like things may move kind of quickly for you too here. This is someone who's looking for stability and security. Pay attention to the 1111 number sequence showing up here. Okay, the Eight of Wands tells me too, this person may travel a lot or they have traveled a lot. They will travel to see you if there's any distance between the two of you. I also feel this is somebody who's capable of handling a lot all at once and doing it with grace and ease. So they're really multifaceted, organized. All right, Tower energy. This is going to be a shock and a surprise for you. Aries, Scorpio energy. I actually think this person, Leo, is going to transform your life, or who they are, especially if they are a secret admirer, is going to shock and surprise you. But I also feel for them. I feel like this person probably isn't expecting to meet someone like you. And we see the Ten of Pentacles. So this is somebody who wants a family, or, you know, whatever that might look like. That doesn't have to be, you know, 2.5 kids and a white picket fence. You know, it can be just, you know, you and them and a bunch of plants and some pets and things like that. It could be a blended family, but this person has a lot to offer. This is somebody who's stable, somebody who's, I'd even go as far as to say wealthy, but I feel this is somebody who really has a strong connection with their friends and their family members. This is somebody who's really solid, Leo. Now, how you're going to be feeling the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you may meet this person at a time when maybe you're not feeling like the best version of yourself. You may be struggling with some health issues. You might not feel like, you know, physically you're the best version of yourself. You could be struggling with some financial issues. So you may be a little bit hesitant about investing, but I feel like that might come from some insecurities, like I'm not ready, or, you know, I'm really not like, you know, where I normally like to be. I've got a bunch of debt I'm, you know, working through, or whatever it might be. All right, but it does feel like this is somebody who's solid and secure. Most likely, you know, being in a relationship with this person, they're going to, you know, help you. It's going to be symbiotic. So we see karmic soulmate. So I don't want you to be put off by this, because this is a connection where you're meant to learn lessons and help each other evolve, which is a beautiful thing. It doesn't have to be these are painful lessons, right? This can be somebody that teaches you that, you know, your authentic self, you know, your light and your shadow attributes are lovable, no matter what, you know, or this person may teach you to trust again, things like that. So we see that you and this person are going to feel at ease with each other. You know, this person's most likely really approachable. This is, again, Tower moment and serendipity coming through is like there's going to be an element of shock and surprise here. If you have Gemini in your chart, or you're dealing with a Gemini, or you're crushing on a Gemini, you might want to check out that reading as well, because there's similarities here. But anyway, your paths will cross when you least expect it, or in an unexpected manner. And strong water. So this person has strong Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in their chart. Now, the Queen of Cups here tells me this person is very loving. They're very intuitive. They have a lot of love to give. This is somebody who's solid. This is someone who's walking into the connection with relatively little baggage. This is somebody who knows what they want. They also know what they have to offer. All right, so we see they could be European or of European descent. Now, these are super specific messages that are not going to resonate with all of you, but they will be confirmation for some of my Leos out there. Some of you, this person is in their 60s, right? Again, a confirmation message for some of you, but it's not going to be for all of you. And we do see that this person is honest and trustworthy. Beautiful. All right, what else do my Leos need to know about this person? What else do my Leos need to know about this person, please? All right, so they could be a sneakerhead, okay? They love sports, a casual dresser, a sneaker collection. Some of you, if they're around you right now, they might be really into the World Cup, for example. But again, this is somebody who's very well put together even when they dress down, okay? And we see security. They're reliable, they're dependable, they're committed. All right, and we see they may have a career in social media, an entrepreneur, a side hustle, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, graphic design, computer tech, or a subset of one of those. And I just want to go back to sneakerhead. Some of you might know this person from a place like the gym or somewhere you do like sports or something like that. It could be like pickleball, it could be bowling, it could be, basketball, whatever it is. Like it feels like this person is active, and you may share that in common. Of course, that's not going to be for all of you. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person. What else do we need to know about this person? All right, we see they met you more than a year ago. So for a lot of my Leos, this could be somebody that you already know and who's already around you. They grew up in a better than average household. All right, they may hum often, or they might be musically inclined, or you might catch them humming or singing to themselves, while they're doing remedial tasks, while they're showering, while they're doing dishes, things like that. And this person may have a severe allergy. I've got something with their skin, like they might get like flare-ups or hives. That's a super specific message, but it could be that they're allergic to bees. They could be allergic to, penicillin or medicine. It could just be allergy season, like really F's with them. So with the Six of Swords, this is how they're viewing you, Leo. You bring this person peace, okay? So you calm this person's nervous system. They may also meet you at a point in time when you're moving on from something, which makes a lot of sense. Maybe you're moving on from something that was really draining, whether it was a relationship or, again, you're paying off debt or a job that you hate, or, maybe you're cleaning up your bad habits or working on your health. But they feel like you bring them peace. And I feel like with the Six of Swords, this person, it's going to be so easy to fall in love with you, Leo. Hermit energy, Virgo. So they see you as oftentimes on your own. So wherever you might see them, you might oftentimes be on your own. But Virgo energy tells me that they're patient, they're a planner, they're organized, or they're seeing you this way. Sorry, they see you as patient, they see you as a planner, they see you as organized, they see you as spiritually evolved, they see you as independent. And again, the Hermit is trustworthy energy. He's also sometimes hard to gain access to. Okay, so again, they see that you're not necessarily for everyone, or you don't really necessarily let just anybody into your energy. And the Three of Cups, but they also see you as fun-loving, because I do feel like a lot of my Leos, you are gregarious, you enjoy social interaction, but wherever they see you, oftentimes they see you on your own, but when other people are around, you're friendly and you're fun. So it's like you embody both that independence and also being able to come together. I feel like, this person lights up when you walk in the room. You make them really happy with the Three of Cups. I also feel like this person has heard good things about you, Leo. So whenever anybody, mentions you or talks about you, it's always in a good light. Now, the Knight of Swords in reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy tells me again, you're probably not going to see this coming, Leo. Okay, or you may not even see this person this way just yet. All right, so strong secret admirer vibes coming through here. And we see shapeshifter. So this person loves that you can kind of hang out with anybody. You can talk about anything. You're really multifaceted, as they are. So they see you as skilled at navigating through different levels of consciousness and having an ability to see the potential in everything. Okay. And they see you as the goddess archetype. Beautiful. This is one of my favorites. But she is the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So whether you're male or female or however you might identify, this person sees you as as somebody that is wise. They see you as grounded. They see you as strong. They see you as sensual. They see you as abundant. Beautiful energy there. Now the connection is defined by the High Priestess, so I do feel like there may be something about spirituality that brings you two together. You might share spiritual beliefs. The High Priestess, again, secret admirer vibes. I kind of feel like you both are, even though I think you both are like friendly and social, I think you both are very discerning about whom you allow into your life and whom you grant access to. All right. So, and again, you get each other on that level. Like, you're just not going to let any old person, waltz into your life. You'll be friendly and kind and nice, but you're not going to and not to say that you're superficial, but you don't let that many people get close, and neither do they, is kind of what I'm feeling. Yeah. So this person values autonomy while remaining emotionally accessible. Balance defines their presence. So they're independent yet available. And that's this energy I'm picking up on with the Hermit and the High Priestess. Like, you're both in that energy, independent yet available. All right. And we see strengthening intuition. So again, that really tracks here, Leo, with the High Priestess. This connection heightens your ability to sense alignment and misalignment. All right. And we see releasing control. This connection challenges the need to manage outcomes. Trust becomes part of the lesson. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like that's this karmic soulmate. The karmic lesson is trusting. It came out earlier. Like, this person's going to teach you to trust again. All right. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have, this is going to help expand your emotional capacity. So this connection stretches your ability to give, receive, and hold emotion with greater depth and awareness. Yeah, because you're going to be feeling seen, heard, and met. And that's going to allow you to, hold emotion with greater depth and awareness rather than being in survival mode or feeling anxious. Okay. I love this energy for you, Leo. Let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know here? All right, so we see guided steps to great love. So keep doing what you're doing. Follow that path of ascension. Keep up-leveling. Keep working on yourself. All right, don't judge a book by its cover. All right. Yeah, this person, again, they are going to shock and surprise you. We get twin flame recognition, which I'm not surprised with, with the energy I'm picking up on. But regardless of the label we're going to give this connection, Leo, you know this soul that mirrors your own. So again, it feels like you already do know who this person is. But even if you don't know who this person is, you two mirror each other in a lot of ways, and there's going to be this uncanny sense of familiarity between the two of you, like, we've done this before. All right, and we also see freedom. We see healthy space and room to breathe here. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. Anything else my Leos need to know before we wrap it up? Anything else my Leos need to know? So we see the month of July. So I am doing this reading in July. So most likely this person's already around you. We did get water energy coming through here with the Queen of Cups. So you might be dealing with a Cancer, although it can be Scorpio or Pisces. And Spirit saying you're not meant to know. And that makes sense with the Tower. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. All right, my lovely Leos, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you love and light. Take care.